You guys saw the title, so you know we're talking about rubies. Now, this is one of the stones that I actually don't have a specimen of. I do have a lab-grown one that's on a Lord of the Rings replica ring, and it's buried away somewhere. I want to say it's in that box under Lamadou Gear, actually, back there. But, just you guys can Google that kind of stuff because we're here to talk about the spiritual properties of rubies themselves. And I learned quite a bit. So you're going to find that first comment on the video that's going to have some links that you guys can go to see where I got some information from. But, let me switch over my notes and we can start talking about it. So, ruby, actually, it's kind of interesting. So, it comes from the Latin word rubius, meaning red. So, that's like one of those givens, right? It's the birthstone of people born in July. Its element association, in case you guys couldn't guess this, it's fire. So the chakras are the root and the heart. I would have definitely thought the heart, but the root was a little interesting. It's associated with Aries, Cancer, Leo, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. And what do we know about most of those? Well, those are fire signs, right? So, I said most. So, pop quiz, which one is not a fire sign? Go. Put it in the comments. Anywho, so it's the most valuable kind of rubies are called pigeon's blood, which is kind of gross, but hey, which is a very deep red without any other color impurities in it. All natural rubies have impurities in them, which are rutile needles. That's what they're called, and they're referred to as silk, which is really interesting. So rubies are one of the four precious gemstones, along with diamonds, emeralds, and sapphires. So naturally, I'm going to be doing videos on diamonds, emeralds, and sapphires that you'll see come up after this one. It's made of red corundum, which is made of aluminum oxide with chromium in it. Chromium gives rubies their red color. So let's get into some spiritual stuff, right? It shields against negativity. It protects against energetic vampirism. It removes blockages. It repairs leakages in one's aura. It benefits the emotional body. It enhances lucid dreaming. It's good for creativity. It's also thought to be a record keeper. That was an interesting thing to read, and I'm not entirely sure what that's about. Maybe it just kind of understands and keeps a record of all the energetics and stuff that it has interacted with. If you guys know more about that, please put that down there, because I like to learn from you too. So it dampens and eliminates resentment. It enhances courage. It supports independence in spiritual work. It works with the root chakra. Which I already said from above, but it increases concentration. It promotes self-confidence. It helps the bearer achieve their desires. So you can see a lot of correlations with, like, being able to deal with things and work through things, stuff like that. So that's probably why it works with the root chakra, because it keeps you grounded, right? A variant of a ruby is a star ruby, which is the same as a regular ruby, but increases magical energies. So that was interesting to read. You guys can actually find pictures of star rubies online. So they increase magical energies and healing powers and said to be the most powerful during full moons. Really interesting. I think you can kind of tie that with like menstrual cycles and stuff, given that rubies are red, and then you tie it in with the moon cycle of 28 days. Menstrual cycle is usually 28 days-ish. You guys get the point. It's also a stone of leadership. That's why a lot of royalty has rubies in their royal kind of jewelry, like crown jewels, stuff like that. Trying to think of that word that's about it. I want to say royal regalia, but that's probably wrong. If you guys know that word, let me know. Ruby is also found in an aniolite and fuchsite. So kind of interesting. So yeah, I did go around and did find quite a bit of information on it. And, what I whittle out the repetitive stuff, and I give you guys that quick fire list of the different qualities of different stones that I have done on this playlist and on this channel. So rubies are kind of interesting, makes me want to get my hands on one of them, but that's one of those things I'm probably going to have to, put away for a rainy day, rainy day fund, to get my hand on a ruby. I wonder what a star ruby would feel like to have that in my collection to work with Magickology. If you guys have any experience with any of those, or if you own any rubies, connect with me on my Facebook group and let's share some pictures. Or, connect with me over email and stuff. All my social media links you can find at the end of this video. You can join now for the membership. that goes along with my channel. You can join my Patreon too. So let's connect and let's teach each other, right? Good hunting. Thanks for watching my video. So if you want to check out my playlists, I have, among others, the Simon Necronomicon, the Tree of Life, General Magic, Tulpamancy, a playlist on my books, the elements, stones, the theories that govern magic, and the gods and goddesses of Mesopotamia. If you want to check out my books on Amazon, I have Creating Consciousness, Magical Mechanics, Magical Theater, Handy Sigil Magic, Magical Movement, which is an update and expansion upon Handy Sigil Magic, Magical Mastery, which is a combination masterwork of Magical Theater and Magical Mechanics, and The Guide to the Spheres and Beyond. You can also find me on Facebook at Magickology YT. You can email me at priestofthenecro@gmail.com, and you can even check out my Instagram, which is Magickology. And good hunting.